Welcome to the Daily Gerry Anderson podcast, which today displays incontrovertible evidence that the show has gone off the rails. Periodical forays into Indian territory have now turned into something that smacks of unwholesomeness. Dear Puppet Chin and Tonto McCann. Referring, of course, to your Indian impersonation yesterday.
I thought it was a
Have you worked on that?
No, I didn't. I think that's how Indians talk. I don't want to go over old.
Do that. Do what I want you to do. I want you to do this. I want you to do and then break into something political.
What if I do?
Then just continue on with a sentence. No, I'll give you what to say. I object to the attitude shown by the minister. But you have to start. I object to the attitude shown by the... No, start off saying, let me ask you a question. Eamon, what do you feel about the feedback coming from Stormont?
No, McCann wouldn't. But what?
All you have to do is say, I object to the statement put out by the minister. But you have to go, You have to be in the first, and then you just continue on the sentence. No, hold on a minute.
I object to the...
No, you don't do it. You have to let me do the drums and everything.
Would you let me try and get into Eamon McCann?
Why does it take you so long?
Because it's only 20 minutes to 11.
What do you think? You see, you should get up earlier. What do you think? No, you were not.
I was.
I saw you last night.
Where was I?
You were walking on your own through a dark street whilst I was coming back from the football match. The picture of a man who's sad.
Was it?
And hates life. You were hiding in the hedges. What do you think?
I was all in black too, did you?
You were not in black, yeah. You look like a man. I can only see the white of your eyes. Mm-hmm. Listen, what do you think of the news coming out of Stormont? I
object totally.
No, you haven't got the rhythm. You have to go.
What do you want me to do?
No, what I want you to do is do it to me. So say, what do you think of the news coming out of Stormont?
What do you think of the news coming out of Stormont?
I
see.
You see, and then you say whatever you're going to say.
I object. It's just very hard to do that.
No, you just forget that, and then you just say the word. You see,
it's very hard to get in. Right, you give me object in a rhythm.
I have to turn him off now, just for the benefit of people who've just tuned into this program. Sometimes this happens. You're probably saying to yourself, "What in the name of God is going on here?" It's a throwback from what happened yesterday. We discovered that a Navajo Indian sometimes sounds like Eamon McCann. And I don't know how we came to that conclusion. Anyway, this is the letter. What do you think of the news coming out of Stormont?
I totally object.
You didn't do it long enough.
Well, I totally object to the... You see?
Perfect.
You see?
Perfect. Let's do it again to make sure we've got it. What do you think of the news coming out of Stormont?
I totally object to what the minister has said. Is that what you want me to do?
Yes, it's perfect. It's perfect. Let's do it again. What do you think of the news coming out of Stormont?
I totally object to what the minister has just said.
Perfect.
The candle hit me.
That's great. Much controversy and column inches expanded on the subject of everything to do with Nolan. An extraordinary interest has been taken, for instance, in his bank balance. This preponderance of Nolanalia has not gone unnoticed by the listeners, who are no fools. Did you hear that the round one is coming back to television? Yes, it's all in the papers. I rushed up to Dixon's to buy a giant widescreen 3D inflatable telly, but they said they'd all been snapped up by DLA people, so they wouldn't be able to get me one. I'll just have to make do with my 24-incher in the meantime, as we all do. But how much of Nolan will I be able to make out? Maybe only 2 or 3 chins. I miss the other 15. Hey, come here, Gerry. Did you get your Nolan Show Mother's Day limited edition book bag? Only $2.99 from Nolan Enterprises Limited. Also available an instruction tape for trainee broadcasters who want to learn the uppy-downy mid-channel, a bit like Neighbours' persistently inquisitive tone. You know that tone. Just £24.99 when you call the Nolan hotline. Includes a special DVD on selling sandwiches to Orange Men for beginners, or selling sandwiches to people coming back from Derry City matches, with an introduction by Sir Alan Delboy. Sugar, ring now! All major cards accepted except Sean's. This has been a Sick Bag Steve production in association with Tom Hanks. The people have the power, but not a private island. Do you know what I was thinking? You know, there are things, I think,
Did you toot at me last night?
I tooted at you.
Were you
I
in
was
the
driving
car-
down the street coming
Were
back
you in
from
the
a
car
match.
on your own?
Yes, I was. I was coming back from the football match, Derry City Londonderry City versus Linfield. Quite controversial, by the way, but I'm not going to get into that. I know what I think. I saw what I saw. I know what I think. But it's nobody else's business. It's a personal opinion. Anyway, I was coming back from the match. A very good match, by the way. Excellent match. And I came back and I saw this shadowy figure lurking in the hedgerows. And I went, that looks like some kind of wraith or spirit or indeed supernatural. What is this? And I noticed that your legs were crooked. And I went, it's Sean Coyle. And there he was. What were you doing?
I was.
Where are you coming from?
I had just
Oh, yeah,
completed
from
a
a
walk.
pub?
No, I was walking. I walked for about an hour and a half at night.
Had you drink taken? No. Did you call
I,
anything?
I left the house at 9 o'clock.
Is that the house? That's where the alcoholics stay? The house?
No,
That house?
Stop it. You've stopped all that exercise. You've stopped walking and
I'll have you know.
cycling
I'll
and
have you
all
know.
that.
Okay. Saturday, I walked for 2 hours and a half. Sunday, 2 hours and a half.
I doubt
Yesterday,
it. I doubt it.
2 hours and a
There's
half.
no. Look,
That's 3 days.
listen,
And I'm
listen.
going to do the same this afternoon.
I would regard myself as a walker, and I've been walking longer than you.
No, you haven't.
Yes, you discovered walking late in life because you
Oh,
were.
I discovered walking late in life.
Yes.
I think I was a year old when I
No,
discovered it.
you-
My mother
you-
said to me, "Come on over here, Gerry. Come on over here. Come on over here. Come on, you can make it. You can make it." That's when I discovered walking. In a rapidly changing economic climate, we must all look inward in order to survive. The presenter feels that Interruptus may struggle when the big change comes and urges him to broaden his interests and see to his portfolio. Do you know what I was thinking? Do you know the way... how can I put this? BBC may change things soon. You know, I'm not saying they are, but you know the way they might? You know the way sometimes they refresh things? They might refresh me and you. What would you do if they asked you to leave? I think you should upskill. I heard a person this morning on the radio talking about upskilling. That's a great word. I said, I'll talk to you about it. Have you considered upskilling?
I would like to work in a forest.
A forestry official?
Yeah, I would like to be in a forest.
I'm a lumberjack, and I'm all right.
I would like to erect boxes for squirrels.
Well, you know, there's no nobler thing. I know a place where people go to feed squirrels. Do you know where people go to feed squirrels
Yes.
in the city?
Yes.
People go down there on a regular basis, and the
Yes.
squirrels come to them, build it, and they will come.
Yes.
If you build your box, they will come.
I would like to do something like that.
But see, you should broaden your skill base.
Yeah.
Upskill. Now look at the
Well,
skill.
I've never put up a box for a squirrel before, a home for a squirrel.
Well, you see,
And what do you call it? Is it a dray?
I don't know. But you look at the skills that you have already, skills that you've developed over the years. You know these skills.
Fire
such as
guard. I can make fire guards.
You make a fire guard.
I can make fire guards for squirrels.
And, indeed, yes, because many of them are burnt alive. And you should look at the things you're good at. Being angry at young people.
Yeah.
You've developed that to a fine art. Not paying for things, you're good at that. And trying to catch me out in a lie, you're really good at that. You should broaden that skill base into something that you can use, you know, as a living. Individual modes of singing are dying out. There was a time when a toothless man stricken in years and singing in the corner of a pub had a sound all of his own. In these days of homogeneity, this man's voice has been silenced forever, and it is a good thing. That sounds like I'm a Dreamer, Montreal. Remember the fellow used to sing that?
No.
I'm a dreamer, Montreal. That's actually I'm a Dreamer, aren't we all?
Yes, I know. But
No,
who
I'm sorry, I'm just
who
explaining
sang
for
that?
I don't know. Maybe that what his name is. Happy.
But was I'm a Dreamer Montreal? Was he not a local singer?
He was.
Well,
a fellow
this
who-
is Belfast. She's talking, isn't she?
Oh, no, but Belfast. I'm talking local is Belfast. Yeah.
All right. Well,
What do you think? It's Derry?
I thought outside your house.
No, I regard local as being Northern Ireland, not
All right.
outside my house.
Yeah.
Local being I'm a dreamer, Montreal, a beautiful dreamer. Harry Dante. Nobody sings like that anymore.
Yes,
Remember
they do.
No, they don't. When
Yes,
was the
they
last
do.
time you heard somebody singing like that? Come on.
People do sing
they
like
don't.
that. They
They
still
don't
sing
sing
like
like
that. They do.
But, I mean, people don't sing in pubs anymore. People used to sit in the corner and they'd sing like that. Around the world I travel to. They don't sing like that anymore. They sing kind of, they try, so they're all watching X Factor now and Britain's Got Talent. and they all try to make a bit of a shape out of it. There's no individual singers. Give me a good song to sing like that. The one that used to always sing in the pubs.
Well, that's it. No, they tried to tell us we're too young.
I tried to tell us how we're too young. See, there's nasal. There's a nasal thing going on, and they always say that T. Two is very hard to do. I tried to tell us how we're too young. Too young. As Brady Galler was responsible for that other bit. And you go like that.
Yes.
And they tried to tell us we're too young. Too young. To really know the score. Give us another one. No, maybe better stop.
No, I like that. I really do.
Give me another song.
No, well, give me. What about a
Danny
Frank
Boy's
Sinatra's-
good.
Oh, Danny Boy.
Oh, Danny Boy.
They always start too high, don't they?
They always start too high.
with Danny.
And then they end up going, and come ye back. You have to start like this. Oh, Danny Boy. Pipes are calling. They always say calling. E-E-N-G. Calling from glen to glen and down. That's Joseph Lott. Down the mountainside. Stop this. It's not over yet. Here's more.
The one I like you doing is as the train pulls out today from Gerry's City. I love that one.
No, but see, you have to have your cap on for that.
Your cap?
Let me pretend to have a cap on. I'm taking it off now. Look, make me sing it. Go on.
Gerry, would you give us a song?
Not at all.
Go on.
Don't be silly.
Come on, Gerry.
I'm only in the door.
Come on, Gerry. A blade's a company.
I'm only in the door.
Go on.
Give us a chance to sit down for a minute, will you, for God's sake?
Give us that one you sing about the train.
I haven't even had a drink.
Go on. Go on.
What song's that?
You know that song about the train pulling out?
Not at all. I couldn't sing that. That's an old one.
About the fella going away to Australia.
There's better singers here than me.
Come on, Gerry.
As the train pulls... Do you ever notice that? They always start singing before the conversation is over. Let's try that again and get it right. Oh,
right.
No way.
Come on, Gerry, sing us that song. Come on, know it, but the fella going
as
to
the train pulls out today from Derry City, 1,000 memories linger in my mind. No, I forget. Why do I have to go? I started too high.
You did, you see.
It's as the train pulls out today from Derry City, 1,000 memories linger in my mind. Why don't I have to go? It's such a pity. Dear old friends I left behind. What's the next line?
As I gaze beyond the harbour, I'm recalling.
As I gaze beyond the harbour, I'm recalling
Familiar names.
Familiar names like Doherty and Coyle.
Through misty eyes, I feel a teardrop burning.
Through misty eyes, I feel a teardrop burning.
Goodbye to my old hometown.
Goodbye to my old hometown. No, what I think it needs there? A bit of Irish. And shuchan do and shuchan ha and ho and shuchan diggin chicken hoggin she and hookin haggin chicken algil balla and sugar dogun hutton hitchman shit.
You're definitely a deep hole today.
I better play some music before they get me.
Yes. There's a call, apparently, Emma
Where?
says. I don't know. One.
Hello, Gerry.
He came from beyond the swamp. Good morning, Geordie. How are you?
Who?
Is that Geordie?
No.
Who was
No,
that?
it's Eddie from Portydown.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought it was... He just came from out of a mist there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Sorry, what's your name? Sorry.
I'm laughing at you coming over those pub ones there, the old song in the corner one.
Will you
Surely
see?
the most popular one would be The Wild Side of Life.
Aye, go on, Eddie. Eddie, give us a blast of it, Eddie.
No, he might be able to.
Every day we do later what I wrote to you. If you ask me that difficulty on the phone.
But there's something I wanted to tell you.
But it's something I wanted to tell you.
So I wrote it in the words of the song.
So I wrote it in the words of the song. Give the vodka and 2 more Guinness there.
I didn't know.
Oh, God, man, honky tonk angels. And maybe you need never make a wave. For you were the only one, whatever loved you. I went back to the wild side of life.
I'll have whatever he's drinking. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.